Hello everyone, this is day 9, question 1 of our Leetcode activity, power of 3. Given an integer n, return true if it is power of 3, otherwise return false. An integer n is power of 3 if there exists an integer x such that n equals to 3 raised to x. So 3, if n is equal to 3 we return true as 3 is equal 3 raised to 1 is 3. If 3 n is equal to 9, we return true as 3 raised to 2 is 9. For 27 also it is also true as it 3 raised to 3 is 27. But for 3 raised to 15 it will return false as 15 is divisible by 3, but it's not a power of 3. One more, n is equal to 0 will return false, or anything less than equal to 0 will return false, because we cannot achieve that n with the operation 3 raised to x. But 3 raised to 1, if n is equal to 1, that is true as 3 raised to 0 is 1. So from that we can apply a recursive approach to solve. So we have two base cases. First base case is n is equal to 1, we return true as 3 raised to 0 is 1. And if n is less than equal to 0, or n is not divisible by 3, we return false as it can never be a power of 3 if it is 0 or less than 0, or it is not divisible by 3. And in other cases we just return is power of 3 n by 3. So let us see an example. If power of 3 is 8, n is equal to 81. So is 81 equal to 1? No. Is 81 less than equal to 0? No. Is 81 not divisible by 3? No. So we return 81 by 3. So 81 by 3 is 27. Again 20 same applies. Same logic, 27 by 3 is 9. 9 by 3 is 3. 3 by 3 is 1. Here we hit our base case, and for our base case n equal to 1, we just return true. We just return true, and everything will be returning true, 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 and our final answer will be true. Now let us see for 45. Now 45, is 45 equal to 1? No. Is 45 less than equal to 0? No. Is 45 not divisible by 3? No, it is divisible by 3. So we return 45 by 3. 45 by 3 is 15. Again 15 is divisible. 15 by 3 is 5. Now here, even though 15 5 is not less than equal to 0, but 5 is also not divisible by 3. So this is or, not and. Any one of them will be true. Then we will enter this if statement and directly return false. So here this will be returned as false. Now this is the pseudocode, this is the approach. Let us see the time complexity. Now ideally we want to hit a test case where n is equal to 1, and at each step we are dividing the number by 3. So we are, so what is the maximum steps we need to take? So consider we take k steps. So if n, so we divide each time by 3. So if we take k steps, n by 3 raised to k should be equal to 1, as we ideally go to n equals to 1, that is our base case. So rearranging this, we can get n is equal to, wait a minute, n is equal to 3 raised to k we take log base 3 both side. So this is log base 3 n equal to k. So that is nothing but log n equal to k, or you can also say log base 3 n equal to k, and this is our time complexity for this code. And this is how you solve the power of 3 using the recursive approach. Thank you.